Hello, everyone. Today we are going to learn how you can utilize the time between your exam and results most effectively. So, what all can you do? So, if I talk particularly about CA students who've given their CA final exams and now they're waiting for their results, which is a good 1 to 1.5 month stretch. So, what you can do is if you have your articleship going on, then focus more on your articleship and learn everything possible. Try and grasp everything that you missed out on before because of studies and everything. So, we've all been in that phase when we had to study a lot and could not focus more on work and learn new and new things because studies are more important that time. But yeah, now is the time to learn everything that you can. 1.5 months is a very good time to learn anything, and you can learn everything almost in that time frame. So try and get more and more new areas, learn new and new things, take lead wherever possible. However, if you have already completed your articleship and you're not doing a particular job, then you can always look for internships. You can and you should look for internships. So you can look for internships in any area, but it would be better if you look for internship in an area which is complementary to the area you want to do or you want to, look for job in future. So you can find internships. There are various sites available like Internshala, or you can always connect with people on LinkedIn, or just reconnect with people. Have contact other people who are already working in those particular organizations and get internships. And then the other would be do courses. So you can do various courses. It is not necessary that you do only your career related courses. So do any courses you have interest in, or which are doing really well nowadays, which have good scope in future also. So you can do courses in that particular field. For example, you can do Python, a course on Python, Alteryx, Tableau. So you can do it from various sites like Udemy, Coursera. They have good courses. You can explore that also, because this is the time to explore. That is what is going to count and what is going to make a difference. So it is not just the studies that you have done. Now it is time to focus on other things that is going to build your personality as a whole. Then is conferences. This is something. So if I talk particularly about CA students, so there are conferences that ICI organizes in various cities from time to time. So you must get those notifications on either through messages or mails. And if you're not getting it, you can simply contact ICI and just get that facility switched on for you, that you can start getting notifications. So ICI hold these conferences pan India in various cities, so you can go there, attend those conferences, and there is a you can present papers. So there are various topics that ICA gives through a, they put out a notice that these are the topics or something, and you can present a paper on that. So what you have to do is you have to prepare a presentation, you have to research about that particular topic, prepare a presentation and deliver it. So that helps you in so many things, that develops you in so many manner. First of all, you'll research, you'll know about that particular topic, which is usually a current development and is very relevant. So you'll get to know about that topic. You will develop your presentation skills, and then when you finally deliver it in front of a huge audience, you'll develop your communication skills, your confidence, which is very important in corporate also in the ahead. So participate in more and more conferences, and they are very recognized also if you do that. So if you won an award for a best presentation, then that is a very good add on that you can have. Then some career related things. Build your resume because it takes time. And if you've especially done your articleship for 3 years, we have not updated our resumes, to be very honest. So for 3 years, there's no more addition, and there's so much to process and write and update in your resume. So build your resume. It takes time, and if you, I know it is very wishful thinking that whether you'll clear your exams or not. So irrespective of that, it is something very basic, something that you'll anyway have to do whenever you clear your exam. So think of it that way. Try and think of it that way, because in case you clear, hopefully you'll clear. So then you won't have much time to do this. Then you'll just rush it in a manner, and just miss on to some points or something else. So just try and review and reflect upon the 3 years of your articleship or 2.5 years of your articleship. What all you learned, write it down, because trust me, after, not now, but after like 4 or 5 years, you will forget what you did in your articleship if you're not working in that similar field. So write everything down, make a summary, write about everything that you did. So I did that. Build a CV. That is very important. So then update your LinkedIn profile and any other profile. So I didn't even have a LinkedIn profile up till then. Then I built a LinkedIn profile. So build a good LinkedIn profile and update your profiles elsewhere also, like on Naukri.com and other job related portals. But that you can also do later on, because you start getting calls once you update your profile on these job portals. So for now you can maybe just stick to LinkedIn and start making your connections in organizations you want to know. So you need to discover the career options also, where you want to do, which directions you want to head. So I knew nothing what are options are available to me after CA. I just knew two or three things that most people go after. So when I started researching, I came to know that there are so many opportunities available. And I know that most of the people won't even know where their interest lies, and that is understandable, because without doing something you cannot decide whether it is suitable for you or not. But you can definitely talk to people who are working in those profiles. So it is very interlinked. You see, you research about career options and then you find people who are actually working there. If you know someone, talk to them, start talking to them. And yeah, so that is where the LinkedIn connections come handy, discovering career options and contacting people. So keep in touch with them, so that you don't miss on opportunities. I missed a lot of opportunities because of not contacting a lot of people and not staying well connected. So don't do that. And then interview preparation. So this is important. So yeah, I know that it feels very disheartening that if you don't clear your exam, then all this will go to waste. But it is not that. It is not waste, as it is it is not very, we are not doing something very fruitful right now, that there's an huge opportunity cost involved. So do interview preparation. So it is not required for most of the profiles, because for those kind of interview profiles you can prepare for like in a day or two or like 3 days. So it depends, it varies from individual to individual how much time you need and how you prepare actually. So, if you're looking for, like in my case, if you're looking for a consulting job in particular, then you need to prepare. If you specifically, especially if you're not from a consulting background, so they have very different types of interviews, and it takes months to prepare for that. So you should start early. Like I made that mistake. So you should start preparing for those kind of profiles early. At least get the material, start reading stuff. So even if even if you don't have to give interviews right after the whatever happens in the attempt, basically, still that kind of preparation molds you so much and helps develop your knowledge base to no bounds. Okay, that was too much about career. On a lighter note, these are the things that you can also do. So connect and reconnect with people. It is very, very important. So network is your net worth, as it is said. So network a lot, reach out to people. Don't be ashamed of just, dialing someone up after a really long time and just check what's happening. So, maybe you'll get an opportunity, you never thought of like that. So it happens. Then go out with friends. I know you've missed a lot during preparation time and everything during your exam time. So go out with friends, reach out to people, connect with people. Then discover your hobbies, something which is very, it is very good to do that, discovering your hobbies. So you didn't, so discover new hobbies, in fact, learn a new skill, discover your hobbies. And if you're good at something, then try and take it a step ahead, make it more public. For example, you're good at art, start a page or something. So that way also you can, develop your hobbies into a skill which you can also portray on your CV, and it'll give an impression that what a diversified individual you are. So you can do that. And then learn a new skill, very very important, as we also discussed about doing courses earlier. So you can learn a new skill. For example, what I did was I learned about investing. I know it was a bit too late, but yeah, I started learning about investing and how I can invest my own money. So that is a skill that I learned after my exams. So you can also learn a new skill. Then read, very important. A hobby, or not even a hobby, it is a necessity, to read. So start reading newspapers. It is very important, because for like 6 months at least, or like for, if not 6 months, 1 2 months, we are like we don't know anything what is happening in the world. But yeah, start catching up and read news every day. Download an app or something, or read physical newspapers. Nothing can replace that. So read as much as possible, not just newspapers. Start reading novels, fiction, non-fiction, whatever you write, because subconsciously reading develops so many skills. They also develop our vocabulary so much, our written speaking capabilities. So reading is a very nice habit to develop. Make it into a habit. Focus on health, which we have been neglecting during our attempt. So focus on health. Fitness is the most important. And yeah, lastly, travel a lot. This is the time when you can travel, and when you don't have that, responsibility over your head that you have to look for a new job, and you're not in that, circle right now. So travel as much as possible. Travel every weekend. Go out with friends and have fun. So besides doing all those things, said as I said earlier. So yeah, that's about it. That's all that you can do during that time. Yeah, just don't do nothing. Do something, because this time will never come back and you'll never be this free ever again, probably. So yeah, that's all you can do and how you can utilize your time after your exams. So do drop any suggestions that you may have or any questions you may have down in the comments, and I'll surely reply to it. Thank you so much. Please do like, share and subscribe.